Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Ollie's and welcome back to Project Ozone. In the last episode, we went to space. So we were working on Galacticraft stuff. We managed, I think, all in the last episode, we went and killed the first dungeon boss on the moon, got the tier 2 rocket, came back, built that, went back to the moon, and built and we fought the creeper boss. Didn't get what we wanted. Where's my tier 2 rocket? Do I have it? Yes. Okay. So yeah, we went and we did some work with that with Mars. We did not get what all we needed, so we need to go back to Mars. Luckily, I spent some time searching around and I found 2 dungeons just in case. So the first thing we're gonna do, let's get some more glowstone torches, and we're gonna go back to Mars and try to get the tier 3 rocket schematic so that we can make that when that quest opens up. So let's go to the second Mars dungeon. So yeah, I just want to kind of show off that I spent a good bit of time searching around for a while. And yeah, this is the original landing site, and we found these 2 dungeons is the ones I found, and then the dungeon that we found before was right here. So anyways, let's just drop down here. It is kind of a pain to do all of this, which I mean, it's kind of annoying to have all of the to find these dungeons just because we were going so slow. Unfortunately, while the Zavesio armor gives you flight, it does not make it fast. So we have, hey, a Black Lotus and tough alloy. I don't even know what that is. We'll grab it. We'll grab this. We'll grab some stuff. I don't want this stuff though. Broken spawners. Why not? So yeah, this should be nice and straightforward. So let's break the spawners. I have my magnet on, so we're gonna. Wow. Or I had my magnet on. I turned the magnet on. Why not? So yeah, oh my god, there's spawners, creeper. The dungeons are not difficult. It's just a matter of kind of going through them and hoping for the best. Okay. Alright, so this dungeon is weird, but that's fine. Yeah, it took me a while to find the dungeon, just because of how, like, oh my god, this is such a weird dungeon. Hopefully there is treasure to be found. Alright, let's turn this off for a second. Let's get rid of things that don't have EMC. I keep the souls because that's fun. But yeah, just trying to fly around was the biggest part of all of this. And I see another dungeon on the map, it looks like. But yeah, just trying to find finding the dungeons was the only bad thing about it, was just getting around fast enough. But it wasn't too bad. So I think the boss is right there. So let's see, is there anything? I don't need ectoplasm. Alright, so in fact, we have our transmutation table. Let's go ahead and put a bunch of the stuff in there. Make it nice and easy for us. And yeah, now it's time to take on the boss. It's such an easy boss that I'm not worried at all. Although strangely enough, I do believe that the boss can summon like mini little guys. It almost never does, so I just wish there was a faster way to kill this guy. Unfortunately, there isn't, as far as I know. But hopefully we get the tier 2 rocket that we need, or tier 3 rocket rather, and we don't have to do this ever again. Yeah, so once we get this, we'll head back, and we're going to do a lot of crafting today. We should only have to do a handful more episodes. And this is really loud. Should I turn? It's actually not that bad. It's super loud. That's the only thing. But one more hit. Oh, come on. There we go. Knock its head off. Get some stuff. And cool, we get the key, get a whole bunch of experience, and let's go open the treasure chest over here. And come on. It's a cargo rocket. Dang it. Dark steel. Take the hearts. Don't really care about most of this stuff, to be honest. But I guess if it has EMC, I should take it just because, well, I can use it. I can just do one of these and throw most of the stuff in there. Cool. So, hello, creeper. Let's grab that. And everything else we will go ahead and put in here. Not that. That I want to keep. Excuse me. So looks like we have to go to the third. And I'm just gonna teleport there because it's gonna be easier. There's a lot more experience over here. Let's grab it. And teleport to the third dungeon. It is becoming day. Let us head down. Let's eat some epic bacon on the way. And break all the spawners. We're also going to turn our magnet on. And let's go through this dungeon. And hopefully this one has what we need. So break spawners, kill creatures, continue on. Super easy. Hopefully this dungeon is not as weird as the last. Spider. Alright, let's break that. And souls can go in there, spawners can go in there. And then we'll grab this and put everything else. I didn't mean to put the cobblestone, but whatever. So we have creepers, red heart. I will always take the red hearts. Put a bunch of this stuff in here. And there we go. Alright, so it looks like the boss is right through here. So, once again, just gotta stand here and knock these back at him. So, easy enough. I really don't have anything to say about this. Hopefully, this guy gives us what we need. Otherwise, we'll have to do some more stuff. Can I like miss on purpose and hit those? Yeah, so it spawns little baby creatures, who are actually really adorable. So we'll go take a look at them in a second. I believe they're creeper hatchlings. Basically, Galaticraft implies that creepers are aliens. Or they might be evolved creeper hatchlings, I don't know. But I like that they're almost like, I guess, reptilian. But yeah, so they're really fast little buggers. But there is our key. We have the key. And hopefully this has what we need. Tier 3 rocket, please. I don't want to have to search for another dungeon. Tier 3 rocket, awesome. So let's grab all of this stuff because we can. And we'll dump all of it that we can into here. And now everything else can go back in there. I'll keep the epic shaders, why not? So that can go back in. Cool. So we have a bunch of stuff. Let us go home. Home. And let's go ahead and do some fun stuff. By fun stuff, I mean let's go ahead and make a bunch of stuff. So if we take a look at the quest book, the tier 3 rocket is locked currently because we need to complete some other quests before that. Let's kind of organize our inventory. We don't need the air canisters anymore. Most of the stuff we can take, and I'm gonna put it all in there, except for, actually most of the stuff is gonna go right in here. NASA. And you know what, let's go ahead and put the transmutation table. Actually, I'm gonna take that and we're going to put that in here. Cool, so let's turn the magnet off. Let's grab some cobblestone, because I like having cobblestone. And is there anything else we can put away for right now? The teleporter will be good. So we need to make a couple of things. First thing is the basic and advanced solar panels. We need 3 of each. So solar panel, they're right here. So looks like they're fairly similar. We need compressed steel, steel poles, which we can. So we need compressed steel. Let's grab that first. And we'll make the steel poles. Is this a crafting? Yes. So let's get more steel poles. And then we need these full solar panels. So we need aluminum wire and single solar modules. Oh my god, this is so complicated. Blue solar wafers. Alright. Those have EMC. They do not. That stinks. So we need diamond, silicon, redstone, and lapis. So diamond, silicon, redstone, and lapis. Alright, so if we need 6 total of these, we're going to need 36 of these, which means we need 18 recipes of this. So we need 18 times 3, which is 54. Alright, so let's come over here to our circuit fabricator. Put all this stuff in here. And while we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and unlock that schematic. And I believe we already have that one, but that's fine. So what else do we need for these? We're going to need basic wafers. and aluminum wire, and then heavy aluminum wire and advanced wafers. So let's just take wire and wafers. Alright, and then these things require more aluminum wires. We're also going to need some glass. Alright, so pretty simple. This is probably going to be something that we'll have to kind of wait on. I swear I just saw something over there, but whatever. Wait, does this make more than... It makes 9? Okay. So we need 54. So we just need 2 more, don't we? Yeah, 1 more. And we're good. So never mind. This isn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. So once this is done, we will go ahead and make the solar panels and go on from there. Alright, so should have everything we need. So that, and I believe like this makes the solar modules. And then in order to make these, we need more wire. And now we need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And that should be that quest. And take our reward bag. Put that in there. Unfortunately, the solar panels don't do anything, so we'll have to do that. And we'll throw this in here for right now. Cool. So the next quest is to get the airlock. So we need airlock controller, airlock frame, and a short-range teleporter. We need 1 controller, 4 frames, and 2 teleporters. Alright, so let's do the airlock stuff first. Airlock frames are not too bad. Compressed steel, compressed aluminum, and the oxygen thing. Compressed steel, compressed aluminum, and then the oxygen, this guy, concentrator. So, is that it? Yes. Alright, and then the airlock controller is compressed meteoric iron, compressed steel, and some basic wafers. So, I should have some of the iron. I've been crafting up a bunch of that, because we're going to need quite a bit of that for the tier 3 rocket. But there is the airlock controller, and then 2 short-range telepads, which require ender pearls, and then these beam cores, which is iron, glass pane, and redstone. Do I have any glass panes in here? Also, that has EMC, that doesn't. So, alright, we just need 1 glass pane, compressed iron, and redstone. So easy. Let's get the short range again. We need 2 of these, so do 1, learn it, grab another one, and then we need ender pearls, redstone, and compressed titanium. So let's grab some titanium. We need ender pearls. And yeah, I don't think compressed titanium has... Nope. So yeah, as you can see, I've been making a lot of the meteoric iron. We're going to need quite a bit of it, so might as well. So we can put that in there, and these guys. And as soon as we get a little bit of this, we need tin. 10 of these guys, we have 4. So yeah, shouldn't be too bad. If we take a look at the quest book, we're almost done with the another aspect. We're going to finish this today, and then we're probably going to try to work on some other stuff. The singularity is coming along. We're getting close. It's going to be a while still, but it won't be too long. Alright, so this one should be all we need. And yeah, so next couple episodes is going to be a lot of crafting. As we kind of finish up a lot of stuff. There's a few new things that we're going to have to do. A few mods we're going to get into that I'm actually not super used to using. But we'll get there. But there we go, walkways. Let's take that one. Actually, take that one. Get a terraformer and some other stuff. And then space station. If we took all of this stuff up with us, we can make a space station. I don't really want to, but there you go. You just have to have that stuff. And now we can make the tier 3 rocket. So let's throw what we can in here. And everything else can go in there. And then our reward bag. And we're going to need a lot of stuff. We're going to need a lot of dash as well. And I was looking at kind of the uses of dash. In order to get the most out of our dash, we're going to need either rich slag or I believe QED would give us a decent amount. And then alternatively, we could use the smeltery. That would double it, but we don't have a QED, do we? I could make that, I think. How complicated is that? Not very. Alright, so let's make a QED. We need Eye of Ender. We're going to need some Ender Pearls. We're going to need some diamonds. I believe we need some obsidian. Actually, we have Ender Infused Obsidian. Do we have any... we do have Diamond Matrix, so I don't need that. So I think the only thing left that we need another Eye of Ender. And then we're going to need a crafting table. Is it a table? Yes. And we should be able to make the QED. And then we're also going to need Ender Flux. Ender Flux crystals, which these have EMC, so I just need 1. But I'm going to make 14. We're going to learn it. Put all that stuff back and get a bunch more. Just get a stack. And then we need some coal. Half a stack will work. Cool. So the Ender, the QED, doesn't really have a name. It's just kind of itself. We don't really have a good space for it. So let's just put it right here. And then we're going to do something like this. Kind of make a cool little design. And I think that'll work. So we should be able to do that once again. And it looks okay. So we put this in the dash, and all of these guys are going to start working. They don't actually take any power, so it's really nice. And it goes pretty quickly. So that's going to make a bunch of dash. And then over here, we just cook up a bunch more. And yeah, so in order to get the tier 3 rocket, we need a lot of stuff. So the tier 3, let's actually just type out tier 3 rocket. We need a lot of this heavy duty plate, which is compressed dash and heavy duty plates too. So we have plenty of dash, it looks like. Let's go ahead and start compressing some of this. Actually, I believe it's only one. So, cool. I'll keep those up for now. If we need to switch it or do anything like that, then we can. But, so there's our tier 2 rocket. Let's go ahead and put that back. And let's see, we need 2 canisters of fuel, which I have on me. I just have to kind of do the thing. So pretty easy. We have some compressed dash, and just kind of let that run. So we are going to need tier 3. In order to get tier 2, it's heavy duty plates with compressed meteoric iron. So let's do that as well. Let's get, I need to figure out how much. So this is 10. There's 4 each here. So that's 16. I think it's like 16, 20, 33. 33 that I need. So let's go ahead and get that. And we'll get the rest of the stuff here in a moment. So other thing we're going to need is yellow wool. We're going to need 2 of these. We're going to need our titanium. We're going to need 2 oxygen vents. So 1, 2. And what else? Redstone torch. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, we're going to need flint and steel and a button, right? A tin canister and another oxygen vent. So, oxygen vent. Button. Get that butt. And flint and steel. And what was the other thing? Tin canister. So for the most part, this guy, we need the heavy duty plates. Okay. So basically we're just going to be waiting for all of these heavy duty plates to form. While we are waiting, let's go ahead and do the tools of RF. So we need the dimension builder, dimension inscriber, matter transmitter, matter receiver, dialing device, and an empty dimension tab. Most of the stuff should be pretty easy. So let's just get some space in our inventory. And let's get dimension E. So that should give us 3 things. So we need these machine frames. I don't think I've made one yet. No. How bad is it? Lapis, gold, and iron. So it's like 4 iron. 2 lapis, 2 gold nuggets. And easy enough. So machine frame, we're gonna need a few of those, so let's grab just a stack. So we need redstone, paper, ink, and iron. Most of these things are pretty much kind of staples in RF tools. Paper and redstone are used a lot, and ink sacks. That was the other thing. So we should be able to make the dimension inscriber. the empty dimension tab, and we get diamond, emerald, and gold. Diamond, emeralds, and gold. And we should be able to make the dimension editor. Cool, so we didn't need the inscriber, we needed the dimension builder. Whoops. Dimension builder, there's a creative one, but requires some ender pearls. So let's grab that. So shouldn't be too bad. There we go. And luckily most of this stuff has EMC. Now all we need to do is grab the dialing device and the matter receiver and transmitter. So let's make those. Dialing device, matter, and receiver. Alright, now before we do any more, let's see how this is coming along. I kind of thought as much. So, and let's just do all of that. So once the dash is done, then we'll have our next tier of stuff. But the matter transmitter, we're going to need redstone and iron. And should be pretty easy. There's that one. And the receiver. And then the dialing device requires some redstone torches. So let's just look up torch. 2 more. And we can put those in there. Cool. So that should be that quest. Cool. Now RF tools is not something we're going to be using anytime soon because, well, we don't really need to. RF tools allows you to essentially build your own worlds, which is really cool, don't get me wrong, but not something we need to do. Because for the most part, we are good on everything. With EMC, everything's nice. Alright, so that's still going. This is still going, right? Yep, slowly but surely. I could probably come in here and do a couple more stacks. And help it along a little bit. But I think the dash should be done by now. So 33 tier 2s, and we should be close to being done with Galacticraft. I don't know that we're going to use Galacticraft to go do things or not. I really haven't decided. There are a few more planets we can go visit, but for the most part you can go to the asteroid belt, and there's a couple other planets. It's nice to get more resources, especially Dash. I believe is fairly common in the asteroid belt, as well as meteoric iron, but we can EMC that last one, so who cares. And honestly, we don't really need any more dash. Alright, let's take some of this and start working towards all the stuff we need. So we have 16, we have 8. So let's do this first. There is the engine. Now these guys require tier 1. I think we can go ahead and do these. I didn't even think of that. So we need 2 of those boosters. And we can put the fuel canisters back in here. Then the nose cone. And now we need 25 more. So once we get 16, then we can make the fins. We're going to use this recipe for the fins rather than the heavy duty plates, just to save some time. But because we have the titanium I already made up, might as well. So this is going to give us 15. After this, we will run over, make the fins, and we will just need the last 10 to make the rest of the rocket, and we'll be good. Or rather, the last 9. So let's go ahead and make the fins. 4 fins. And I can press dash. Most of these plates can go in here, and the dash. Most of stuff can go into the ME system now, because we are not going to need it. And as soon as this is almost done, so once this is done, we will have our rocket, and it'll be easy enough to do, and we will be done with Galacticraft, unless we want to go to explore. I don't know what the achievement book is going to have for us, so we might have to explore a little bit. We'll see. But there's the boosters, and finally the nose cone. There is our tier 3 rocket, and that should be a quest. We'll get a reward bag, and another aspect is now complete. Ooh, legendary. So we have the tier 3 rocket. It's really cool. I don't care. Alright, so pretty much we have some more stuff to do here. We're going to finish the flight quest and probably the beginning alpha quest in the next episode. And we'll probably focus on, I don't know, this gym armor is going to be a pain to do. So I don't know when we're going to do that. But let's go ahead and grab these loot bags. Let's go ahead and open them. And we have a good, some rods, we have a grater, needle gun with some ammo, cool. We have an epic, ball of moss, smashing rock, and cloud in a bottle, yuck. And then a legendary, the pyromancer staff. That's cool. It shoots fire. It looks cool. It's from Reliquary. We could probably make it, to be perfectly honest. But it's not that, like, impressive. So, yeah. Let's see. You know what? Let's see if we can't do some of this first. So we need 10 more hearts. We have 6. In fact, I actually need 2 more after that, but okay. Well, if we get a few more hearts, I will figure out the best way to do that, whether it's just killing those guys or going to... I mean, we could kill the Wither a couple times. That would be fun. But, let's see. We just need this Quantum Singularity. That's going to take a while still. And, you know what? Let's do a little bit more quests. We could do the Mechanism. Let's do the Mechanism jetpack. So... the jetpack from Mechanism is pretty easy. It's 10 steel, a gas tank, and a basic control circuit. Alright, so let's grab 10. Where is it? There we go. We need steel, basic control circuit, and then the gas tank is osmium around iron dust. That should not be too bad. So osmium and iron. We just gotta pulverize the iron. It will take a quick second. Cool. So this jetpack runs off of oxygen and hydrogen. Actually, I believe it's just hydrogen. But you store gas in it and then you go. Kind of cool. Not very good, to be perfectly honest, but there we go. There's that quest. Reward bag. And then we need free runners and the atomic disassembler. Now these might be a little bit more difficult, so let's see. So free runners. I'm not entirely sure what these do. I believe it is leggings that make you go fast. So we need 2 energy tablets. Don't I have that auto crafting? Energy, yes. So we need 2 of these. That's fine. We need 2 basic control circuits. And what was the last thing? Enriched alloy. 2 of these. And we have the energy circuit. There we go, the energy tablets. Now we can make the free runners. Easy enough. And then the atomic disassembler, which I believe is like a pickaxe slash multi-tool, but I could be wrong. So the atomic disassembler requires another energy tablet, refined obsidian. So let's get 1 more of these. We'll just wait for it this time. There we go. Let's see, do we have any? We do have a refined obsidian. And then the rest that we need is just the alloys. I believe it was 1 of these, a couple of these. So let's see, atomic disassembler. No, it is the other alloy. It's these, the easy ones. And here we go. So yeah, I believe this is like a pickaxe. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really plan on using it because I don't need to. But there we go. More quests completed. So this is actually only this line is only 2 quests. So we only have 4 more quests here. So next time we are going to do these quests. We're going to get into immersive engineering again. We're going to try to knock out as many of these quests as we can. And maybe even finish up the alpha quests line. So let's go ahead and throw these guys in here. We have an epic and a greater reward bag. We got a vending machine. Alright. And, ooh, encased fire jet. I believe that is from Twilight Forest. Kind of cool, but don't really care. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We got a lot done today. We don't have too much more to do. I figure Ascendance and most of this will be 1 more episode. We'll do probably 2 episodes with the immersive technology. And then the End Omega will probably be 2 or 3 episodes. Depends. So like the dislocation we've done, but all of this stuff is going to take a lot of draconium, which we have our farm, which I can probably go ahead and just flip on for a little bit, and it goes super quick. But we're also going to need awakened draconium, and that's going to be fun. Actually, it's going to be really fun because I have a nice, easy, cheaty way to make a ton of awakened draconium. So we'll get to that soon enough. And yeah, after that, we'll take a look at the achievement book and see what all it has and how much of it we want to do and kind of go from there. Let's see how much dark matter we have. 20 dark matter, nice. This thing works really well. We could probably expand it a little bit more, but that helps so much to have more free EMC. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Next time we're going to do a lot more questing and crafting and all that fun stuff. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!